Good afternoon, everybody. We are live here in Pittsburgh, Edmonton Oilers, Pittsburgh Penguins, an afternoon puck drop today, everybody, as the Penguins have gotten absolutely embarrassed over their last two games. 6-0 loss to Washington on Thursday, and a loss yesterday afternoon to the Boston Bruins, 5-1. So they will try to put things back together here, as it is completely falling apart for the team in all sense, selling at the deadline, not showing an energy, a passion on the ice, and we will see if they can muster up a performance this afternoon here, everybody. Welcome into the Truth Serum, everybody. Joey the Truth Wagner with you, just doing this one solo here this afternoon, friends. Hollywood not with us this afternoon. As everybody, the Penguins are so far back in the playoff chase that I am not going to look at the playoff standings. I'm not going to bring them up in relation to the Penguins in the final playoff spots. Not going to do that. Going to look at the Penguins with the draft lottery. And how that will go down. Once that is announced, how high can the Penguins get their draft pick to be this year in the draft? They did trade their first round pick for Erik Karlsson, but it is top 10 protected. So if the Penguins select in the top 10, they can choose to keep the pick and send next year's first round pick. And the issue with that comes to be, will they be even worse next year? So it all depends on how high their first round pick is this year. If it's anything above 10, I would give it to the Sharks. I would give it to San Jose. But we will see how all of this goes, everybody. Next Sunday will be the announcement for March Madness, as the field of 68 for the NCAA tournament will be announced. Even with Jake Gensel, this team wasn't playing very well, and it wasn't because Jake Gensel wasn't good. Jake was great. But either way, for Pittsburgh, it is just not good right now. I would expect a lot of changes, everybody, in the summer once the salary cap goes up. It's going to be about a $5 million bump on the cap. And your pieces then could be moved that are under contract for next season, such as your Lars Ellers and your Riley Smiths, and get value for them in the off season once the cap is up. So either way, folks, it is a messy situation. For the Penguins. Free agency officially starting tomorrow. for the Steelers. The legal tampering period begins tomorrow. Malkin is slow and old, and when it comes to Carlson, I'm not going to say that was a bad trade, because acquiring him literally got every bad contract that the Penguins had off of their books. Penguins got rid of Granlund, Petrie, Jan Ruda. That was a bad contract. The Erik Karlsson trade allowed Pittsburgh to get rid of a lot of bad contracts. But it's going to be crazy, everybody. Free agency coming up. I know the draft lottery for the National Hockey League is usually in late April, early May. But that's where we are right now, everybody. We're sort of in a little bit of a downtime here for Pittsburgh sports. We will see if the Pirates can, do something this year. But with them, I have to see it before I believe it. Exactly, Kay, right? Right now, it's just getting young, talented players into the system. That's sort of what Pittsburgh has to do right now. They have to get young players into this system. Everybody, I know Jake Gensel did not sign a long-term contract with Carolina upon the trade. So I guess there is an outside chance to re-sign him. I don't see that happening because that is just a very rare occurrence to be traded and then to re-sign in free agency. I don't see that one happening. But everybody, as we go throughout the spring and summer months, everybody, streams will be a little inconsistent with, Penguins being terrible. We will be live, though, for opening day for the Pirates in Miami on the 28th of March, as well as the home opener on the 5th of April against the Baltimore Orioles. But baseball streams, everybody, are a little hit and miss. Welcome into the stream, Matt. How are you doing, everybody? Again, how long I will be live for this game depends on the hockey team itself. As everybody give us a thumbs up, click that like button. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. There's a look at Sidney Crosby. He had an assist yesterday. So, you know, he's not going to mail it in. And the Penguins better be prepared for full-fledged Connor McDavid. As coming up next here, it is the Oilers and the Penguins. Boy, everybody, this was projected to be a really good matchup when the schedule came out for the National Hockey League. Well, that is not a good thing. I will look, everybody. I know that over the years I have done the selection show for the NCAA tournament, so we will see with that. If I, I'm able to do that next week. But everybody, this is the first time I've ever seen the Penguins like bad. It is very different. It is very different. I don't know, everybody. Penguins might surprise us today. We will see. And everybody, live here, PPG Paints Arena, the place, Edmonton Oilers, Pittsburgh Penguins, two teams going in two opposite directions. Edmonton buying, bringing in pieces at the trade deadline. The defenseman Carrick brought in Adam Henrique. Penguins selling at the deadline. Magnus Hellberg, Jake Gensel, Chad Ruhwedel pushed out. And these two teams played last Sunday evening, and Edmonton just wiped the floor. With them 6-1. But everybody, some news in the NFL this afternoon. Mac Jones traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars for a 6th-round pick. So the New England Patriots definitely going to be involved in the quarterback market for the draft. Don't be surprised if either Drake May or Jaden Daniels is an option at pick 3 of the draft. But you are right, my friend. It is Tristan Jarry who will be in goal this afternoon for the Penguins when we come back to the Berg. The puck will be dropped. Oilers and Pens, and it's coming up next. Everybody, both of these teams played yesterday. Penguins got embarrassed. 5-1 with the Bruins, and the Edmonton Oilers lost in a shootout against Buffalo 3-2. Both of these teams on a little bit of short rest with the clocks springing forward today. And as we know, anytime that these Penguin legs are on short rest, it's usually not a good thing. Oh crap, that's right, I gotta fix that. But everybody, these are the lines for Edmonton. McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman. Second line, Draisaitl, Foegele, McLeod. Third line, Henrique, Kane, and Connor Brown. Thank you, White Plays. Thank you for that, my friend. Yeah, the NFL season is the busiest time for us. It's when I do my most content is NFL focused. Flurries in the air here in Pittsburgh. PPG Paints Arena, the place, friends. Edmonton Oilers facing the Penguins. And the Pens looking to get back into the win column today. As it'll be Evgeny Malkin and his line out here first. And he wins the faceoff back. We are underway. Second in, a little backhander on net. Save made by Jari. And Valtteri Puustinen for the Penguins will skate it out the center ice. Slipped into the zone by Malkin. Puustinen there, centering feed, kicked out. There's a rebound. Riley Smith to the blue line. Carlson with a wrist shot. It's blocked. Back to Malkin up top. And he turns it over. Edmonton on the counterattack. Draisaitl had it taken away by EK65. Evgeny Malkin will drop the puck back. Erik Karlsson has it for the Penguins, who are in the midst of a line change. Back in the lineup, Brian Rust was dealing with an injury. Good to see him back and on Crosby's wing. From the Penguin end, it's a terrible turnover. Shot there and a goal. Connor McDavid, 68 seconds in, and the Oilers a 1-0 lead. And what in the world was Letang thinking on that pass? It's comical. It's comical, everybody. Like, what was Chris Letang thinking? Like, I don't understand where he thought that puck was going to go. I don't get it. Edmonton back into the O-zone. A blocker save there by Jarry on Darnell Nurse. Bunting taps it to Rust. Pass cross rink, reeled in by 87. Throws it to the net, and it's blockered away. Below the goal line on the cycle, Crosby lets it go through. Delayed penalty upcoming against the Oilers. Pass across, fielded by Malkin at top of the right wing circle. Down to Crosby, plays it to Malkin. Back down to Crosby below the goal line. Worked it out in front, and Bunting slived it wide. P.O. Joseph back to the blue line. Ludwig is there walking the plank. Gets it to Malkin. Center point Ludwig. Wrist shot off a leg. Malkin to it. Thrown all the way back out to center. Pittsburgh will keep possession. Delayed penalty called here. And a chance here into the zone! And that's backhanded wide of the net. And the Oilers finally get the touch up. There'd be 2 penalties? Penguins on the power play, whatever that means. Darnell Nurse called for interference. Carter wins the face-off back, and a drive right on by Puustinen is stopped. The netminder, Calvin Pickard. Oilers win the face-off. And they will send it down the ice off the glass. Malkin angles it to the far side. Penguins into the zone. Jeff Carter to it. Lobbed back to the blue line. Letang keeps it in the zone. Throws it cross rink. Puustinen unable to keep the line, and the Oilers clear. Everybody just fixing some technical difficulties here on my end. Here comes Brian Rust speeding around. Held in by Carlson up top at the blue line. Gets it to Ricard Raquel. Chance there. Good stop by Pickard. Everybody, Penguins did not capitalize on that power play. And here comes McDavid speeding like a cannon. Taken away by Lars Eller. And pushed out the center. 14:25 to go, first period. Edmonton, the 1-0 lead. And that shot there right on is stopped by Jarry. As the Oilers moments ago nearly made it 2-0. Puck's on the far side. Penguins work it out of the zone. Back to Edmonton ice. Darnell Nurse fans on the pass, but he keeps possession. Along now to Evander Kane. Neutral ice. Edmonton into the O-zone. Slid down the wall. Played back out to the point. Nurse is there. Fanned on the shot. Keeps possession though. Puck tracked by Lars Eller. Up to Emil Benstrom, and it rolls off his stick at center. Welcome into the stream, Russ. How are you doing? Quick up by Carlson, deflected in by Pittsburgh. And Edmonton will take it back. Shots on goal, 5 apiece. As Tristan Jarry will keep the line moving up the far wall. Pittsburgh out the center, pushed ahead to Puustinen. Waiting for help. Tried to hit Carlson. Pass went off a stick, goes out of play. We'll be back to Pittsburgh after this. 13 and change to go here in period 1. 1-0 Edmonton. Calvin Pickard in goal for the Oilers. He defeated the Penguins last Sunday. Offensive zone draw, won back by the Penguins, but they'll have to do it again. Edmonton wins the face-off. Up the near side, tipped out the center by McLeod, and it's brought back in by Erik Karlsson. Penguins called for offside. Angle to the far wall. And Edmonton gets it out to center ice. Dangling along now off of Fogle. Pass from McLeod, intercepted by Carlson. He'll skate off with it. Off of Malkin. And retreating to get that is Brett Kulak. McLeod into the offensive zone for the Oilers. Turning back, getting some space. Kulak center point, little wrist shot deflected wide of Jarry. Crosby swats at it to open ice. Pedersen cancels out Ceci. Bunting with help works it out to center. Crosby back to Bunting, left wing side. Michael Bunting drops it back. Letang to the net. The shot's blocked. Bunting banks it to Sid. From behind the net, a sharp angle chance missed the net. Letang to it, puts it on goal. And that is stopped and covered by Pickard. Guess a little bit of zone time here for the Penguins, everybody. I got nothing. Dumped in by Letang. On the far side they battle. Chopped down the wall by Marcus Pedersen. Bouchard from the far corner. It's kept in by Russ, and then it's taken away. McDavid with the speed into the offensive zone for Hyman. A shot right on. Stopped by Jarry. Off goes Russ to center with Bunting. He gets turned around by Bouchard. And a quick up for the Oilers. McDavid dropping. Nugent-Hopkins. Back to McDavid in the corner. Backhand slip up to the blue line. Ekholm will walk the plank. For McDavid, Bouchard, Ekholm. One-timer, they score. That got through Jarry. And the team has completely given up. And I'm thinking of doing the same. 2-0 Oilers. Flipped into the zone. Jarry turned it over, and he's lucky it didn't end up behind him. Nurse across. Shot right on. Deflected away. Edmonton back on it. Just skating circles around the Penguins. 5th of the year for Ekholm. Bouchard, McDavid on the assist. Already 2 points in the first half of the first period for McDavid. Puck found by Jeff Carter, skates it out to center ice. Penguins come back on a 3-on-3. Carter, the shot right on, it's deflected away. Thrown back to the net. Ricochets to Connor Brown. Ceci with it. It'll start from Edmonton's end with 9:45 to go in the first. Kulak into the zone. Dips the shoulder. Good stick there by Letang. Swats it ahead. And Raquel pushes it to the neighborhood of Eller. Back to Raquel. Cross ring to Letang. Skates it into the O-zone. Around the dasher. Pass there off a stick. And it's cleared out by the Oilers. Pedersen angling to Letang. Off the stick of Malkin, Edmonton takes back. Letang intercepts that feed. Backhanded into the zone. as far as Ekholm. Centered by Draisaitl. Penguins take over. Carlson with it. And the Penguins called for icing because they are gosh awful. Draisaitl's pass off the stick of Graves. Given away to Foegele. Now Draisaitl. Shot by Ekholm. Stopped by Jari. Rebound found by Valtteri Puustinen. Pushes it up to Malkin. Into the zone with Carlson. Holding onto it and a shot right through the blue. Oilers off of the 2-on-1. Pass there. Too hard for Draisaitl. They couldn't take it cleanly. Foegele down low, back to Draisaitl, left wing circle. Around the far dasher, kept in at the line by Bouchard. Turning to the forehand, Ekholm, another one-timer. That was blocked by Puustinen. Glove down by Foegele, all the way out to the blue line. Good keep by Draisaitl. Cross rink, Ekholm with it. Shot on goal, blocker save Jari. And Pittsburgh will send it back down the ice. Penguins dump it in the other way. Swept at by Nurse. Desharnais up the far side. Kept in by Pittsburgh. And Pickard will just scoop it up there and get the whistle. McDavid and Ekholm, and the Penguins need to get sent to the home. 2-0 Oilers. Offensive zone face-off, won back by Crosby, skated to by Brian Rust. Dips the shoulder behind the goal, tried to wrap it out in front. Pickard the save. And the Oilers skate the rebound out the center ice and dump it in deep. Hyman. Russ to Bunting. Shot right on. Stick save made. Rebound. Russ unable to bank it in. Pestering to the puck. Ryan Rust along that near wall, and a penalty coming up. Against who, we'll see. Nugent Hopkins a penalty. Penguins to the power play. Whatever that may mean. Pittsburgh on the man advantage. Left wing side, Puustinen. Back to Letang. Dished across to Evgeny Malkin. Top of the right wing circle. Drifting with it back to turns it over on a blatant feed. And the Oilers call it for offside. Top unit out here. Malkin skates it into the O-zone. Power move to Jeff Carter. Centers it out. Puustinen in a shot. He missed the net. Ekholm got it up to Connor Brown. And he will advance it to center ice. And then all the way down. Even up call. Jeff Carter called for roughing, even up situation. Everybody, this house gotta be demolished. Everybody gotta go except for Crosby. Everybody. Coaches. Everybody except for 87 gotta be shown the door. Four on four for a minute. Then the Oilers will have an abbreviated power play. As Bouchard backtracking from center. Oilers into the zone. Floating pass, Kulak wide open, and he shoots it right on, and a glove save by Jarry. We'll be back after this. awful. The game has been awful. Stopped there by Jarry on the slapper by Mattias Ekholm. Carlson from his own end, square one. 30 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Skating with it, Lars Eller to the offensive zone. Stick checked, couldn't get the shot on goal. Bunting tied up below the goal line, and the Oilers take the puck back. Kept in by Carlson for a moment. Ekholm pushes it north, off of Carlson. Backhand feed by Achari. And the Oilers will go on their power play right now. Brian Rust to the puck. 4.5 to go first period. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is on it. It deflects to Ekholm. Skates it back behind the Oiler net, and McDavid will build up the speed on this abbreviated power play for the Oilers. McDavid flies into the zone, his pass off a stick, and then batted out of the zone. And down the ice by Brian Rust. Hyman on the wall. Back to the blue line, Bouchard taps it along. Chance there and on Jarry, and he made a good save with the right toe. Penalty is expired. We are back to full strength 5-on-5 hockey. Three and a half to go first period, 2-0 Edmonton. Kulak along. Gets it back. Down the left wing into the zone. Pressured by Malkin, squirts the puck free. And CC will cut off Puustinen at the pass. It'll be CC. Turning for Kulak, back to CC. Everybody, I don't think I can subject myself to this torture for 60 minutes of hockey. I don't think I can do it. Malkin digs it out of the corner. Kept in at the blue line by Darnell Nurse. Centering feed to the blue and out. Ricochets to CC. Plays it along. They go cross rink. Dumped in by P.O. Joseph. Bunting trying to apply some pressure in the offensive zone. Puck not going his way. But the Oilers ice it. Offensive zone drop. The Penguins lose the face-off. Glove down at center. Carlson skates it in, gives it a cross, giving go, deflected right on, and a save by Pickard. Far side. Edmonton clears. Here comes their second wave. Going wide, Corey Perry behind the goal. Works it out to Nurse, and that's snagged out of the air by Jarry. .90 seconds to go in the period, and we have a stoppage. Welcome in, Cliff. Hyman got crunched by Achari, and it looks like that's the penalty. No, they're not going to call a penalty. It's just an offside in the neutral zone. Eller. What was that? Dumped in by Nugent Hopkins. Jari will calm it down. Plays it off the far side glass. McDavid with the puck. Look out! McDavid centering across. And the Oilers can't bury it. Hyman had a wide open look on a great play by McDavid. The puck is cleared out. Kulak turns it over. Pushed up to Riley Smith down the left wing side. Plays it back to Malkin. Down low, out of the reach of Smith, he'll skate to it. And then he blatantly gives it away. But Malkin keeps it in the zone. Bouncing puck, Riley Smith with a dangle. Malkin pushing Carlson below the goal line. And it trickles out the center. Can they beat the horn? Shot right on, shrugged away by the shoulder of Pickard. And that is it for period one. And that was as torturous as it seemed. Everybody, that was as torturous as it looked. Everybody, I'm not sure if I can survive 2 more periods of this. I don't think I can do it. Everybody, I don't think I can survive 40 minutes of this. If Edmonton gets a 3-goal lead, I'm out. I don't have the words, everybody. Everybody, looks like that second goal for Edmonton, it was deflected off of John Ludwig on the way through, which is why Jarry did not stop it. as it is 2-0 Oilers, and this is just downright sad. Yeah, Leonard, everybody gotta go. Everybody except Crosby. Crosby stays, everyone else get out. And that's sort of my thoughts on it, everybody. Everybody coming up here in a couple minutes, the start of the second period. Whether that is a good thing or not, we will see. Start of the second period, everybody. Joey the Truth Wagner with you. Shots on goal even at 13 apiece. Edmonton a 2-0 advantage. Edmonton in the O-zone. A shot there by Fogel. Stopped by Jari. Pushed up to Riley Smith. Red line and dumped in. Puck on the near side, poked by Smith. Edmonton gets it out the center, and they're looking for more. McLeod. He'll just ladle it. Chance there. Stung Jari. Had to fight it off. And he will cover it up, get the whistle. High point of the Penguins season there was Jagr getting that jersey retired. Nugent-Hopkins up to Bouchard at the blue line. Handoff for Nugent-Hopkins with a wrist shot, deflects wide. On the far side, Bunting will twirl it out the center, that's all. I'm trying, everybody. I got nothing. This hockey team is so bad, I got nothing. Bouchard at the point, passes it across. Angle to the near corner. Play continues on. Bouchard giving. Hyman to Ekholm to Evan Bouchard. Oilers in the midst of a line change in the offensive zone. Ekholm holding. Gives it along to Connor Brown. Out high. Draisaitl, a shot blockered away by Jari. Pettersson around the dasher. And it goes all the way down the ice. And the call is icing. And the Penguins ice it again. Chopped up the near side by Letang, able to get it to center. Pounced on by Crosby, the puck rolls off his stick. Connor Brown, cross ring, shot right on, arm save Jarry. And we have some technical difficulties. Mocha 7-0 would be generous. Chance there on Pickard. He makes the save. Connor Brown skates away with it for Edmonton. Down the right wing into the O-zone. Down the boards of Evander Kane. Taken back by P.O. Joseph of the Penguins. Goes cross ring to Ludwig. Ahead to Raquel. Onside. Twirls it in deep. Lars Eller plays it down low. Chirp down the wall. Thrown to the net, never got all the way through to Jarry. And it is sent out of the zone. And the Penguins call it for icing. Everybody, it feels like I'm broadcasting a funeral. Penguins win the face-off in their own end. Erik Karlsson. Finding Graves. And dumping it in deep. Pickard to Ceci. Then Edmonton's out. Centered out in front. Kicked out by Pickard. Rebound back to the blue line. Graves to Karlsson. Raquel deflected it to the net and it skated away and out of danger by Ceci. Perry into the O-zone. Unable to beat Jarry on the short side. Jeff Carter off with it. Going wide. Shot right on. Out of play off a stick. Off the face-off, kept in by Malkin, far wall, offensive zone. Plays it down the boards, broken up by Ekholm. And these clears, everybody, these clears for the Oilers are just too easy. And a breakaway, Draisaitl with a slap shot, he shoots it wide. I'm trying, folks, but with this hockey team, I got nothing. They're giving me nothing to work with. Off goes Malkin through center. To Riley Smith. Down the dasher, Malkin below the goal line, tried to center it out in front. Pickard with a save, and a tripping call coming up against the Oilers. Good stop there by the Oilers netminder. Crosby wins the face-off back. Retrieved by Carlson. What the heck was that? By Carlson, like seriously. Third power play for Pittsburgh. Bunting on the left wing side. Battling for it. Puck battle along the boards. Found out high. Raquel with a shot. Blocked. Rebound. Crosby back out to Raquel. Looking for a lane. Crosby. Back up to Raquel. Carlson to the net. That's blocked. And the Oilers going to clear it down ice. Minute to even up call. Penguins called for a trip. And we're going to have 4-on-4 action. Too many men on me. They are called for too many men on the ice, and the look on that Penguin fan's face there describes it all. So Emil Benstrom. Will sit 4-on-4 for a minute. Reeled in by Kulak. Sends it up the far wall. Gives it away to Letang. Down to Riley Smith. Takes it to the net. Stopped by Pickard. Oilers out the center. Good move by Kane. Gets free. Puts it off the left toe of Jari. And Letang will skate away with it through the neutral zone. Pass there. Fumbled by Smith. Away goes McDavid. Still with the puck. McDavid off of Jari. Gets his own rebound. He's a man amongst boys out there. McDavid out to the point. Bouchard. Now McDavid. And a one-timer missed by Draisaitl. Edmonton to the power play. 48 seconds of power play time to work with. Bouchard, McDavid shooting. It's blocked. Back out high. Bouchard bombs away. Stopped by Jari. Carter clears it the length of the ice. Pass there. Blocked down. Gruden sweeps it out of the zone. And that'll do it for the Edmonton power play. 11:18 to go, second period. Back to full strength, 5-on-5 action. It's a miracle that the Edmonton lead is only 2-0. Shot there by Nurse, wide of Jari. Tapped out the center. Desharnais goes D to D and then north. P.O. Joseph around the near dasher. Welcome in, John. Sent in. Crosby unable to get the puck on the forecheck. Bunting, good work along the wall, but Edmonton swats it out the center. Pittsburgh right back in. Desharnais giving. Connor Brown with it. Back down the Penguin Ice. My thoughts on the Gensel trade. I don't know hockey prospects, so I really can't give you a view on the value of the trade. But the Penguins are not close to competing, so you have to get value young players and draft picks wherever you can, and this should be the start of the fire sale. Benstrom turning with it, and Eller slipped it wide. Had half of a net to work with, and he missed it. High stick called against Foegele, and there might be blood. And Ludwig's fighting Warren Foegele, and he wins the tussle. So, Carlson gets high sticked, and then we fight. And everybody, it appears here that the Penguins, they're going to be on the power play. It might be a 5-minute power play. As it looks like Warren Foegele getting an instigator major. This team's not making the playoffs. I'll tell you right now, this team is not making the playoffs. And there's blood for EK. My mistake, everybody. Looks like a 2-minute man advantage. Rust back to Carlson. Slap pass. Raquel with a one-timer. Right on, and a save made by Calvin Pickard. And the Oilers clear it all the way down. Ryan Rust to it. Taken away by Ekholm on the far side. And the puck goes out of play. Everybody, it was Ludwig that got the instigator. Edmonton wins the face-off in their own zone. To the puck in the corner, Bunting taps it along. Sidney Crosby rolls off his stick and cleared by Draisaitl. Malkin lugging the mail. Penguins back into the O zone to the net. Knocked away. Ekholm got it by Benstrom, and here come the Oilers short-handed. It's a drop pass for Connor Brown. It's cleared away. And in tight quarters, Carter got it to Smith. Back up to Letang. To Jeff Carter. Half a minute to go in the Penguin power play. Carter down to Smith. Up the wall, Ekholm, kept in by Letang. Gets it to Malkin, left point. Back across the ice to Letang. Slap pass, misses everybody off the carom. Malkin. Across he goes. Shot right on. Saving a rebound. Found by Ekholm. And he clears it all the way down the ice. And the Penguins will be 0 for 4 on the power play. And that chance right on is stopped by Calvin Pickard. The chance for Puustinen. 2-0 Oilers with 7:20 to go in the second period. Pettersson to the net. And we have a stoppage of play, unsure if it is a penalty. High stick on the puck, no. Penalty called. It's sent all the way down toward Jarry's way. He'll twist it around for Pettersson. Up the near glass. High stick on the puck is called. Penguins get the puck. Sent around to the near corner. Penguins steal it away. Chop it out the center ice, that's all. Edmonton back to the O-zone. Back out to Bouchard. Fakes the slapper. Goes wide inside the right wing dot. Plays it back out high to McDavid. Slithers it out in front. Centering feed goes through the blue and out. Puck found by Lars Eller. Away go the Penguins. Jeff Carter. Unable to get it to Achari. And Edmonton in counter pursuit. McDavid to Bouchard. Blocker save Jarry. Bouchard up near the blue line. Penguins break it up. It's floated out of the zone. Chance here, across! Good defensive play by Pettersson to slide down to the ice. And Jarry covers. Two 2-0, Edmonton. Yeah, Carolina, they are so good and so well coached. They're the team I'm rooting for this year. That is stretched all the way down the ice. Icing negated. Puck found and centered out in front. Blockered away by Calvin Pickard. Cody Ceci into the O-zone for Edmonton, and his shot gets the glass. Far side, Riley Smith. Springing Pustin in through the center of the ice. Dumps it in. 5:18 to go, second period. Found by Malkin. Taken back by Leon Draisaitl, turns it over. Puustinen whips it wide of the goal. And it is skated out the center ice by the Oilers. Now Ceci drops it for Draisaitl along now. Down the wall, Corey Perry. Broken up by Ryan Graves. Off the boot of Raquel. Back to Graves. His clearing attempt. Off a stick. Got it to center. That's about all. Carlson drifting with it in the Penguin defensive zone. He'll start from square one here. 4:25 to go. Second period. Oilers only up by 2, but the deficit feels a lot greater than that. Dumped in offensive zone. Pittsburgh far corner puck battle. Benstrom plays it down the wall. Eller spins with it. Lars Eller. Pass across Letang. Centering it. Rebound. Stopped. Another chance blocked. Benstrom to the net. That's also blocked again. Eller pried it away. Little backhander to the front of the net. It's clear to the corner. Raquel. Below the goal line with Eller. Far side, Lars Eller. Using every inch of the offensive zone that he can. P.O. Joseph down low to Benstrom. Zone time for the Penguins. Benstrom out to the blue line. Letang. Pass across. Behind Benstrom. Letang will angle it down toward the corner. Keeps it in from Connor Brown. Spins away from Brown. Protecting the puck. Back to the forehand. Joseph to the net. Save Pickard and a cover. All the chances, they were all blocked. And a shot right on again. Stop by Pickard. Penguins now out shooting the Oilers, who win the face-off, and floated over the head of Carlson and out. Good gap there by Carlson at center, forces the turnover. Carlson giving, Russ to the net, pushes over Pickard into his net, knocks off his mask. A scrum ensues and a penalty coming up against Brian Russ for goaltender interference. Pettersson clears it all the way out. 2:45 to go, second period. Power play, third one of the game for Edmonton. Draisaitl got knocked down at center. Achari pokes the puck. Couldn't get it to Eller. And McDavid takes it back. McDavid into the zone. Back to Draisaitl. Cross rink Nugent Hopkins. Got it back from Bouchard, who has it now center point. Connor McDavid. Evan Bouchard. Back to McDavid. Inside the right wing circle. Shot right on. Stopped by Jarry. Rebound. Rolls out to center. Oilers back into the O-zone. Puck taken back by Eller. Rolled off his stick. Oilers get it back. Bouchard. Shooting, it's blocked. Ricochets to the far side. McDavid got it. Nugent Hopkins. One-timer by Draisaitl. He gets the glass and the puck goes all the way out. Oilers keep. Bouchard. McDavid has it now. Picks his shot. Jarry the save and no rebound. Everybody, looks like there is Calvin, what the heck? Calvin Pickard out of this game and coming in Stuart Skinner. Shot there wide of Jarry. Penguins off with it. Down the left wing, it's Carter. Centering pass knocked away by all the Oilers down on the ice. Penguins kill off the penalty. That shot there scoots wide of Jarry. Away goes Brian Rust at center into the offensive zone, left wing side. Backhanded around the dasher. There is Crosby out to Pettersson. His shot blocked. Corey Perry backhands it out. They must be evaluating Calvin Pickard for said concussion. Bunting into the zone. Dumps it in. Swept out of harm's way by the Oilers. Back out the center. The puck goes. 8 seconds to go in the second. And it's 2-0 Edmonton, end of 20 minutes of play. We get a scrum post at the end of the period. Crosby has Kulak tackled to the ice. But it is 2-0 after 40 minutes of play. Yeah, this game has been a lot of nothing. But everybody, Penguins have 20 minutes to work with. I don't think they'd overcome this 2-goal deficit if they had 200 minutes to work with. This is bad, everybody. This is a bad hockey team. This team got nothing. Everybody, zilch. a little bit, everybody. It'll be the start of the third period. We have more scrums, everybody, for the third period coming up. Right now, I just want Penguin to beat some tail here. Everybody, good news for the Oilers. Calvin Pickard back in net after he was evaluated for a concussion during the second intermission as he got run over by Brian Rust. So he's back in net for Edmonton. They have a 2-0 lead here over Pittsburgh. See if the Penguins can try to score a goal here and get back into this hockey game. Cross rink for McLeod into the offensive zone. Off the stick of Jarry, behind the goal, from the corner. McLeod centering it. Good job by Pittsburgh to work it out of danger. Carlson will sauce it to Graves, and he'll go straight up, and it's tipped in. McDavid will build the speed from his own zone. He can fly. There goes McDavid. A shot right on is blocked. Off with the puck goes Michael Bunting. Chips it into the zone. He'll head in on the forecheck. Matthias Ekholm gets the puck to Nugent Hopkins, up to McDavid, and the Oilers are off 3-on-2. Shot right on, and a right pad save made by Jarry. Letang pushes it up the center ice, and Bunting leaving for Rust. Shot is snagged down by Pickard. Tristan Jarry's done his part. His team just can't finish for crap. Shots on goal, even at 26. Eller dinking to the corner. Battle behind, found by Raquel. To the forehand, down low to Eller. Lets it go through to the far corner. Desharnais chips it by, but can't clear the puck. Edmonton does clear at the center. Penguins dump it in, line change off here, 2 minutes into the third. Penguins getting deservedly so and booed. Puck found by Carlson, exits away from his own end up to the red line. Slips it to Jeff Carter, right wing side with a shot. Deflects wide, up top. Carlson again. Drive stopped. Rebound robbed. There, Pickard with a great save on Achari rather. At the side of the goal off the rebound. Great stop. Penguins still on the schneid. Smith, a drop pass for Letang. Deflected into the zone. CC pressured by Pustin and got it to Malkin. Swing and a miss by Riley Smith. Malkin's pass off a skate ricochets to Warren Foegele. Chips it in near corner. Graves looks over his shoulder, pressured by McLeod, gets the puck away to center. Oilers right back in. McLeod giving, Draisaitl dangling, shot right on. Is scooped up by Jarry from Warren Foegele. Off the face-off. Puck deflected out to neutral ice at home. Drifting with it. Puck retrieved by 87. Plays it back to Carlson. All the way across rink. Back home up the far wall. Edmonton gets an out. With speed. McDavid. The shot there, wide of Jarry. Bouchard down. Jarry kept it out of the net. Snow Angel did the job out in front. Crosby swats it back. Penzo zone. Handoff for Brian Rust. Sends it down the boards. He has it now. Angle down low. Crosby at the side of the goal. And he nearly banked it in off Pickard. Could not. A little bit of third period life offensively for the Penguins. The face-off, Desharnais with it for the Oilers. Under pressure. Benstrom below the goal line. Penguin got tripped up behind the net, but no penalty called. 2-on-1 for the Oilers. Kane centering it, deflected on. Couldn't tip it home. Stays at a 2-0 game. Raquel at center. Lost the puck 5 minutes into the third. Letang will go D to D. P.O. Joseph on the angle. Right to Darnell Nurse of Edmonton. Skates it in the offensive zone. Shot right on. Stick save Jarry. Eller trying to one-hand it out of the zone. He cannot. Off the wall. Look out, man wide open. Jarry. Big save on Cody Ceci, and then a better one on Kane. Great stop on Evander Kane by Tristan Jarry. Jarry coming up big here in this third period. Carlson goes high and out. Cody Ceci drifting back into the Edmonton zone. Finding Ryan McLeod. He's on the backhand. Off the dasher out to neutral ice. Draisaitl into the offensive zone. Shrugs off the check of Jeff Carter. Plays it back to Kulak. Pass gets to Draisaitl. McLeod. Draisaitl out of the corner. Broken up by Carlson. Far dasher. Jeff Carter. Body position is there. Penguins get it out the center. Taken there by McLeod. A quick up to Draisaitl. Slap shot. Jarry the save. Decides to hold. .39 to go. Third period. 2-0 Edmonton. We are back, everybody. 2-0 Oilers. Joey the Truth Wagner with you. 6.5 minutes into the third period. The Penguins looking for something. Puustinen at center, down the right wing. Puustinen puts on the brakes. Finding Riley Smith. Across left point. Letang passing down low. The front of the net. Pickard will cover it up. Offensive zone draw, slapper there, gets the glass. Kept in by Marcus Pettersson at the near point. And then Edmonton clears it out the center. That's all. Shots on goal, even at 31 apiece. My thoughts on the Steelers sticking with Kenny Pickett, they're just doomed at the quarterback position. I understand they want to give him a chance without Matt Canada. The Steelers are not competing like this at the quarterback position. Pass across, Nugent Hopkins on goal, stopped by Jari. Penguins back into the O-zone. Crosby puts a check on Nurse. Chance there was blocked. Edmonton skates it out. Welcome in, everybody. Click that like button if you're new. Subscribe to the channel. 12 minutes to play, and the Penguins trail by 2. Around the Raquel left wing side, he's in the neutral zone. Straight up to the O-zone. Bends from the Raquel, deflects it on net, and it's swept away by Pickard. Good stop. Carlson below the goal line. Puck's on the far side, retrieved by EK, poked off his stick. Skated out by Connor Brown, he'll dump it in deep. It's remarkable to me, everybody, how the Penguins just cannot finish these good scoring chances. Like, not one? Theo Joseph in his own zone, up to Evgeny Malkin at center. Chris crossing in, turning to the forehand. Leaving for P.O. Joseph, the defenseman. Backhands it on goal. It's caught by Pickard. Steelers are not competing legitimately in the AFC, everybody. With Kenny. They're just not doing it. I think they're a bit delusional. You have the cap space. Go after Kirk Cousins. Malkin and Draisaitl on the face-off, and Draisaitl wins it back. Under 11 minutes to play, Ryan McLeod unable to skip through the bodies. Malkin takes it back from Fogle, who then steals it away, wrapped it out in front through the blue paint and out. P.O. Joseph steals it. Gets it to Malkin, right wing side. Pass across, side of the goal. Riley Smith couldn't get to it. Back up to Puustinen. Wrist shot stopped. Rebound bounced just wide of the goal. McLeod skates it out. Ten minutes to play in the third. Oilers up 2-0. Nurse into the zone, goes wide with a shot off the shoulder of Tristan Jarry. On the far side, offensive zone for Edmonton. Off the wall, pass for Nurse, he's open and he scores. Good night. Darnell Nurse picks the top corner on Jarry, and with 9:18 to go in the third, it's 3-0 Edmonton. Letang screw up again. You bet. Nothing our score. Corey Perry will give it a cross. Shot toward the net was deflected away. Puck found by Jeff Carter under 9 minutes to go. Slides it through the legs of Cece. Cut off at the pass by Corey Perry. Clearing attempt knocked down by Gruden. Carlson driving from the blue line. Stopped by Pickard. In and out of his glove. Carlson one more time. Pass across. And it's swept away again by Pickard. Red line and in for Edmonton. 8:25 to go. Racing down the right wing is Eller. Puck is bouncing. Cannot control it. At the side of the goal, they battle in the defensive zone for the Penguins. Connor Brown around the dasher. Ekholm below the boards. Broken up by Joseph. Penguins out to neutral. Emil Benstrom will dump it in. Seventh goal of the season for Darnell Nurse and a 3-point afternoon for McDavid. And that shot by Letang is right on, and that's in the belly of Calvin Pickard. Three nothing. Everybody, it's 3-0 Oilers. McDavid up to 103 points. And he's coming. Can the Penguins just get one? 7.5 to play, 37 shots on net. Draisaitl for Foegele. It's stolen by Malkin, and he gives it right back at center ice. Carlson dropping Malkin. One-timer by Puustinen, stopped by Pickard. Riley Smith a shot. That's blocked. Smith, center point, Graves. To the net, deflected down by Puustinen, and Pickard got that too. .6:25 to go. Crosby dumps it in deep. Down by Nugent Hopkins. Left for McDavid. Just blowing by it with speed. Holy smokes. Got it to Hyman. Back to McDavid. Backhander. Good glove save by Jarry. Penalty against the Penguins coming up. Crosby called for a hook. Fourth Edmonton power play. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. Back to Bouchard. Shot there from the point. Hit the post. McDavid, Nugent Hopkins. McDavid. Center point, Bouchard with a drive, wide of the net. Penguins will slap it down rink. McDavid back into the O-zone with Ryan, Nugent Hopkins on the left wing side. The point, Bouchard. Good stick by Jeff Carter. Rust is away with it. He got speed. Trying to get around Bouchard. He does! Rust! With a great move, but he shot it wide of the goal. Great effort. Penguins try to come back again. Short-handed in that shot there by Eller. Stopped by Pickard. Face-off, angled below the goal line by P.O. Joseph. .440 to go in the third. Kane into the zone. Across the pass to Matthias Ekholm. Knocked down out in front. Kept in by Darnell Nurse. Shot there, pass off Jarry. Rebound, Ekholm couldn't get it past. Jarry's been very good today. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. Evander Kane. Center point, Ekholm. Across, one-timer, blocked. Cleared but not out, but the penalty's over. They killed it off. Nurse scores. Right down Main Street in Dardanelle. Nurse has made it a 4-0 game in even strength. 5-on-5 goal. Boosting into it. And the Penguins' 40th shot on net is stopped by Calvin Pickard. Couple of lasers from the blue line in the third, and the Oilers have broken it open. .325 to go until the Penguins are put out of their misery. That was deflected away. No penalty, just a high stick on the puck. Far wall, Gruden, Achari tips it out to neutralize, and then Carter takes it away. Behind the net of Pickard, Achari got it. Rolls off his stick. And off goes McDavid. Achari clears it away. Out the center, 2:48 to go. Riley Smith into the zone, across from Malkin. His shot there blocked off a stick. Bouchard pushes it up for Edmonton. Turned over by Jari. His mates for once bail him out. John Ludwig was floated into the zone. 2:05 to go. Can the Penguins break the shutout bid of the Oilers today? We'll see. Carlson weaving. Drops it for Bunting. Poked away. Crosby back to EK. Near corner. Edmonton takes it away. They send it all the way down ice. Minute 20 to go. Crosby. Right wing to Russ. Floats it across. Bunting is in, and he's robbed by Pickard. Puck on the far side. And it goes out of play. And Crosby going after Desharnais. Penguins on a power play here. After the skirmish. Michael Bunting. Put the puck out high. Given away. And the Oilers clear. Letang to Rust. Back to Letang. Flips it into the zone. Cody Ceci pushes it ahead. A break for Edmonton. Good back checking by Crosby, of course. Stretched ahead to Rust. Late man Eller. Stick checked by Brown. And it looks like the Penguins are going to get shut out today. They are going to get shut out today. Will they allow another shorthanded goal on a 3-on-1? Jarry says no. And that'll be the game. Good stop by Jarry, denying Darnell Nurse of a third period hat trick. And this Hellberg is over. For nothing. The final. As the Edmonton Oilers win it. And another embarrassing loss for the Penguins. Over their last 3 games, they have been defeated by a combined score of 15-1. Everybody, I doubt we will have many hockey streams the rest of the way for the Penguins. Probably the only 3 games I'll do the rest of the way will be the 3 games at PPG Paints Arena that are on ABC. So that would be this Saturday against the Rangers. Then April 6th against Tampa Bay, if that's still on ABC. And then the primetime Saturday night matchup with the Bruins and the Penguins also at PPG Paints Arena. For nothing, Tristan Jarry, 39 saves on 43 shots. Chris Letang was awful, and the Penguins can't finish. The story of the season, folks, as they continue to fall, free fall, down to the standings, and for them, the further they fall, the better. The better it is for the Penguins, the more they lose and the further they fall higher up in the draft lottery. Everybody, stick a fork as being nice. You can put a knife in there too, cut them up into a million pieces. They're done. They are well done and ready to eat. They are cooked. They are cooked. Lord Jesus, in your name I pray. Lord, I'm going to thank you for the stream and for everyone who tuned in, Lord. Lord, please bless all of our viewers with your love, favor, safety, and protection, Lord. Have your hand over Hollywood and my dad and myself as I continue to get more work done for my doctorate classes, Lord. Please have the flat tire on the car be easily fixed today with the plugs, and they fix a flat. It all works out well. And Lord, have your hand of favor over our good luck charm, Ella, as well. In your name I pray. Amen. Everybody, 4-0 Edmonton. Our next Penguins live stream will be taking place Saturday, 3 p.m. against the New York Rangers, a home game for the Black and Gold. For the rest of our great crew here, Joey the Truth Wagner saying God bless everybody. Good night. We will see you next time.